What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Capel Outdoor videos, and today I figured I'd do a little simple basic video for y'all over the 2 essential gears that every outdoorsman needs. So let's get started. Alright guys, before we get started into today's video, I just kind of want to go over some things that happened over the past few days. Starting Thursday, we had the hurricane that came up through the Gulf of Mexico and hit the panhandle of Florida. I hope everybody down there is doing okay. I've seen videos and stuff of people cleaning up their homes and all the storm surge debris, the sand, clearing up all the sand off the road and stuff. But up here in my area in Georgia where I'm at, it rained all day Thursday, all day Friday. Well, not all day Friday. It kind of stopped about late morning. Yeah, the rivers are blown out. I actually took a video of that Saturday. Here's that video now.
Go check out how fast this river's going right here. We literally pulled over on the side of the bridge, and this is going at about 11,000 cubic feet of discharge. It is ripping pretty fast. Usually it's about usually about 150 to 200 cubic feet, and if we're going through a drought it'd be as low as 30 and 50 feet. But I just checked recently before we left, and this is about 11,000 feet right here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go just a little bit more before it plateaus out and then it starts receding. But you can see all the way down there, the river's all up in the woods over there, and over here is somebody's house, all up in that property over there. Well, that's crazy.
Let me give y'all some perspective for those who don't follow the river's levels like me. In this first picture you can see here on September 28th, 2024, the river was 12,000 cubic feet of discharge. That's the highest it's ever been in the past year, which brings us to our next picture here before the hurricane. It was 5,050 cubic feet of discharge, and just with that hurricane it doubled in discharge. Even at 5,000 feet, it was pretty high and flowing really good. To give you all some reference at how much of a big deal this is, here's a picture on July 5th. The discharge was only 48 cubic feet, as well as a picture of me on the river. Here, the last picture is currently 2,180 cubic feet of discharge and will continue to drop back to normal levels. Why am I telling you this? Well, if you love to fish and camp on the river like I do, flow of river will affect fishing, among other things, and as well as camping spots on the river. If the river is 50 cubic feet, then you'll find some good sandbanks to pull up on and camp.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the river that high before. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the 2 essential gears that every outdoorsman needs. So let's go. Alright guys, so I have 2 totes here, as you can see. This is I call it my truck kitchen tote, truck camping kitchen tote, whatever you want to call it. And this is my truck pantry box. As you can see here, it's just a little pantry box. I built this little divider here, but I got a whole bunch of seasonings right here. I mean, I got Louisiana, Danos, some Kroger seasonings, salt, stuff like that. If you watched my previous video, you'll see me using this. And I also have a mixture of, I got olive oil here, some fish fry, panko breadcrumbs, and then I got just 2 random things of instant noodles. But yeah, I basically just keep all my spices in here, like breading mixture. Later on down the road, I'll probably put Kansas soup in here, Spam, stuff like that. Something that's not gonna non-perishables is what I'm trying to say. I haven't put anything in here yet because it is still kind of warm. We're slowly starting to transition into fall, which I'm very excited about. Enough of this. Let's get into the truck camping kitchen box. Now here, I got pretty much everything but the kitchen sink in here. I mean, I got cast iron pan. I got mixing bowls. Gotta have the roll of paper towels. In here, I got my nice live edge cutting board. That's pretty cool. In here, I have a small pot right here. This is the Pathfinder's bush pot. I think this is the 32 ounce. I think they have a 16, 32, and a 64 ounce. This is the 32, I believe, or it's the medium size in case if I get my ounces wrong. And then I got just a Sea to Summit spoon in here, as well as this is a MSR stainless steel pan, and it comes with the handle. Here's the handle with that, and it just simply clicks on like that. So got a nice little frying pan there, and then as well as I have a MSR stainless steel plate, and all of this goes in this bag. This is a part of my truck cooking kit, as well as if I go like backpacking or just going out there in the woods and just doing some camping. I will take this as well, just so I can cook some nice meals. I also got 2 camping plates. I got a coffee pot with the percolator in there. I don't know how that fell off. Anyway, and I got 2 camp mugs, and as you can see, they're all green because that's my favorite color. And when I seen this at Academy, I knew I had to have that. I got, Ziploc bags, trash bags, aluminum foil in here. Aluminum foil. I got measuring cups, and I got dish soap. Now, regarding dish soap, I do not recommend Dawn. I would recommend, I got one, it's actually in the house, but it's Camp Spuds. It's like a all natural, not gonna say all natural, but it's a biodegradable dish soap. Still, you don't want to dump it in the water in the river, so you do 200 feet away from any water source. But yeah, it's biodegradable, it's concentrated, so a few drops last you a while. So I'm going to be replacing the Dawn with the Camp Spuds, as well as I got 2 1-pound propane tanks. Now I'm going to change these out. I want to run a 11-pound propane tank in my truck, but I can't find a mount for it in my truck. So I think what I might do is I might go up to a 20-pound propane tank and use a milk crate and just figure how to secure the milk crate to my truck. If I can do that, I can put the 20-pound propane tank in there and I'll be good to go. In here, you have seen this before, but this is the Wheeler's Camp Cooking Essentials. Basically, it just has all of like camp cooking needs in there. It's got cutting boards, knives, spatula, tongs, spoons, bottle openers. I mean, everything you need in here. Washcloth to clean stuff on. So I highly recommend. It comes very handy, and plus it comes in a nice little case, so you don't have like loose utensils in your tote and they're all getting mixed up, and especially with the knives, you don't want to cut yourself on those. And right here I have my Coleman 2-burner stove. This is a great little stove. It comes with wind deflectors on both sides, and my last video, that was actually the first time I've ever used this stove. And let's just say those shrimp po' boys, if you haven't seen the video, I'll put a link down in the description. Not only do they look amazing, but they taste wonderful, and Abby and I have been thinking about those po' boys for the past few days after that, so they're really good. And as well as the Coleman stove, or at least my Coleman stove, comes with some accessories. So you get one, like a flat top griddle iron. It's just a little small one. And then the other one is a grill. So you can, if you want to cook burgers on the stove, you have this little grill top here. Or if you want to have some hibachi, You got the flat top here, so a little griddle top. And those just store in a nice little carrying bag like this, and it's worked out really well. But anyway, now that I've gone over everything, I want to show y'all how I just got it set up on my truck. And it's honestly, I think the system that I have is really good. You know, it's still new, so I'm working out the kinks for it. All right guys, so let's take you around here and show you how I got it set up. So as you can see here in the back of my truck, I do not have any back seats. I took those out so I can make room for some totes. So this one's my kitchen tote, pantry tote, and as you can see here, I have a piece of plywood that spans the whole side. I figured this way right here is probably the best setup I've ever had before. So, well, I guess this is the only setup I've ever had before. And as you can see right here, I have a kitchen sink, a little collapsible kitchen sink. Folds down really nice, stores it right there. So that's gonna come in handy on the next few camping meals or just tailgate cooking series meals. I'm so excited about that series. The first video is doing really good. With that being said, guys, I really appreciate y'all on the love on that video. Honestly didn't think that video would do too good, but y'all are just kind of like blowing it out of the water. Well, it's getting there. So like I said, I really appreciate it. And yeah, if y'all want to see a big guy cook meals out of his truck, don't forget to like and subscribe. I think the next one I might do Korean barbecue out of. I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, this setup has worked really nice so far. Definitely gonna put some more time into this come fall time, definitely winter time and early spring. You know, when it starts to get a little too hot, that's probably when I'll cut it, because in Georgia it's pretty brutal. But anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this one just as much as I enjoyed making it, even though it was a short one. For anybody who's affected by the hurricane, hope everybody is doing well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.